The Hidden Dominion: How Satanists Rule the World. In the shadowed corners of history and society, a chilling narrative takes shape. It is a tale of subtle subversion, covert influence, and an insidious ideology that has woven itself into the very fabric of our lives. The argument that Satanists rule the world, having infiltrated every area of life, is not a simple conspiracy theory but a complex hypothesis supported by unsettling patterns, historical precedents, and the pervasive presence of symbols and behaviors aligned with satanic principles. The roots of infiltration. To understand this argument, one must first recognize the historical roots of satanic ideology. Far from the caricature of devil worship, modern Satanism often aligns itself with principles of individualism, hedonism, and the rejection of traditional moral constraints. These ideas, though seemingly benign or even progressive, mask a deeper, more malevolent intent: the systematic dismantling of societal cohesion and the promotion of chaos over order. Politics: the shadowy puppeteers. In the realm of politics, the evidence of satanic infiltration is perhaps the most glaring. High-profile scandals involving powerful politicians often reveal a disturbing pattern of secret societies and occult practices. These elites, operating under the guise of philanthropy and public service, are suspected of orchestrating events to maintain control and sow discord. The clandestine meetings of groups like the Bilderberg Group and the Freemasons, shrouded in secrecy and ritual, hint at an agenda far removed from the public eye. Media: the subtle seduction. The media, as the primary shaper of public perception, is another domain rife with satanic influence. Popular culture is saturated with imagery and themes that glorify rebellion, materialism, and moral ambiguity, hallmarks of satanic doctrine. Music videos, movies, and television shows frequently depict occult symbols and narratives that desensitize audiences and normalize deviant behavior. This cultural conditioning serves to erode traditional values and promote a worldview in line with satanic principles. Education: indoctrination from within. The infiltration extends into education, where curricula increasingly emphasize relativism and secularism. Under the guise of progressive education, students are taught to question all authority and embrace subjective truths, a core tenet of satanic ideology. The gradual removal of religious elements from schools and the promotion of hyper-individualism work to undermine collective morality and foster a sense of purposelessness, making the youth more susceptible to nihilistic ideologies. Corporations: the pursuit of power. Corporate giants, too, exhibit signs of satanic control. The relentless pursuit of profit at the expense of ethical considerations, the exploitation of workers, and the manipulation of consumers through psychological tactics reflect a disregard for human dignity and welfare. The omnipresence of certain corporations, coupled with their influence over governments and economies, positions them as powerful agents of a hidden satanic agenda that prioritizes power and control over humanity's well-being. Technology: the digital dominion. In the age of technology, the reach of satanic influence has expanded exponentially. The rise of social media and the internet has created platforms for mass manipulation and surveillance. The erosion of privacy, the spread of disinformation, and the cultivation of addictive behaviors all serve to create a populace that is distracted, divided, and easily controlled. The digital realm, under the sway of a few powerful tech moguls, becomes a new battleground for the soul of humanity. Religion: the subversion of faith. Ironically, even organized religion is not immune to satanic infiltration. Instances of corruption, abuse, and hypocrisy within religious institutions have led to widespread disillusionment and the weakening of spiritual authority. The blending of religious and secular practices, the rise of New Age spiritualities, and the commercialization of faith dilute genuine spiritual teachings and pave the way for a more self-centered, morally ambiguous society. The unseen hand. The argument that Satanists rule the world, having infiltrated every area of life, is supported by a confluence of evidence pointing to a deliberate, overarching strategy of subversion. This unseen hand works tirelessly to reshape the world in its image, undermining the foundations of society to create a new order based on chaos and control. Whether through politics, media, education, corporations, technology, or religion, the tentacles of satanic influence reach far and wide, challenging us to recognize and resist this pervasive threat. In the face of such a daunting adversary, awareness and vigilance are our greatest weapons. By acknowledging the signs and understanding the methods of this hidden dominion, we can begin to reclaim our world from the shadows that seek to consume it.
I need to talk to you about something serious. There's a dangerous trend of satanic extremism spreading online, and it's important to be aware of the signs.
Satanic extremism promotes violence, hate, and destruction. It's not something to be taken lightly.
If you see anyone promoting satanic extremism, report it immediately and stay safe. Say no to satanic extremism. Let's stand together against hate and violence. Stay safe.